Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be doing my 5 top favourite skincare items. I did a top 5 favourite makeup products a few weeks ago, and I will link that down below and also in the little information bar up here if I can. But if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you my kind of skincare products. I've got cleansing waters, I've got toners, moisturisers, and I've also got lip products. Now all of these are drugstore products, none of these are high-end products. They're mainly L'Oreal, Garnier, I've got a couple of other brands as well, but we'll just get straight into it. So the first product, which is one of my favourites, is the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. As you can tell, I do like it. I haven't got much left of it. Now I don't use this all the time. Normally I'll switch between this and my simple makeup wipes. But if my skin's feeling really sensitive, I'll use this just with a couple of cotton pads. It helps to kind of soothe the skin as well. It's not sticky in any way, it's just a cleansing water. I definitely recommend this. This has been a life staple for me. I think out of all of them, this has to be my favourite. I've used this for about 2.5–3 years now, and as I said, I don't use it all, like, every single day. I should use it a lot more than I do, but this does last. This is a 400ml bottle, and it says you use 200 uses, which is probably about right actually. I have had this probably about 6 months now, well, just under 6 months. So my second product is another cleansing product. Now I actually I came across this in Superdrug at the time. This was probably about just over a month ago. I was in the Nottingham store, and I went into Superdrug not really looking for anything, but this was actually on a special deal because at the time this was a new product. It was like an introductory price, if you like. But I thought, well, I'll give it a go because I do really like a lot of L'Oreal products, and it is the L'Oreal Extraordinary Facial Cleansing Oil. Now, as you can see, I haven't used this very often. This is really good. A lot of people, when they think of oil, they think it's going to be greasy, but I have to admit this isn't greasy at all. So all you do is you put a couple of pumps onto your hand with just completely dry skin, with your makeup on. And all you do is you get a couple of pumps and you create circular motions on the skin, and obviously also you can go into your eyes. It doesn't go into the eyes, and if it does, it doesn't irritate either. But when you've done that, obviously it will kind of melt off your makeup, and then when you've done that, all you do is you kind of grab some water and it almost becomes like a lather, if you like. But this is really good. This is actually for all skin types as well, so you haven't got to worry about, obviously, if you've got more sensitive skin or even oily skin. I think this will work on like all types of skin, but this is really good. Now at the time, I think this was about around about £4.50. I'm not sure because it has been a while. Garnier, if I can find some links for these, I will do. I think this is normally about £3 or £4, but anyway, this one, I think at the time was about £4.50, but I recently looked, and because obviously it's kind of not like, because obviously the introductory price is gone, I think this is actually about £7 or £8, which is quite expensive, but you don't need a lot of it. Similar to the cleansing water, you don't need a lot of it, and it goes a long way. Now my third product is a toning water. I picked this up in Lush. Some of you guys will be quite surprised in terms of I've never bought anything in Lush before until a couple of weeks ago when I went to Southampton. And they've got quite a small store there, but my intention was to go in and get a few like bath products and things, but I'd seen quite a few reviews on this product before, like on YouTube, and I really wanted to try it out, so I picked it up. and this is the Breath of Fresh Air Toner Water. Now this is a small one, I believe they do a larger one. This was I think around £5, whereas the larger one's around £10, but it's about double the size. But I thought, well, I wanted to try it first, so I got the smaller one rather than the larger one in case I didn't like it. But it says, the sea breeze captured in a bottle, a refreshing spray to tide you over, great for use anytime throughout the day as a pick-me-up for skin and mind. But I've used this just as kind of to just go over, like, before my makeup, and I have to say, I have seen a real difference with my makeup and my skin, like, because before, like, my skin used to be all different colours. I used to have very uneven coloured skin, but it's really helped, and it really does settles, like if you've got quite irritant skin or sensitive skin, it does help. I have to recommend this. This is probably one of my favourite products that I've used from Lush so far. I have used other products in the past that I've been given, but I've never bought things myself, but I would definitely recommend this. And I mean, because obviously with Lush it's all like handmade and it's all against like animal testing and things, it's really decent and it smells really good. So that's that one. So my next product is a all over face moisturiser. I picked this up in a place called Savers. Now Savers is only in the UK. It's almost like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's almost like a cheaper version of maybe like Boots or Superdrug, where they do makeup. They also do like laundry stuff and like around the house and things, like your toothpaste, your shower gels, all that. But I originally was gonna, I was trying to pick up a moisturising gel that I used to use all the time. I can't remember who it's, I think it's by L'Oreal or Garnier, and I went in to try and find it and they didn't have it. So at the time, because I try and use moisturiser as much as I can, I wanted to pick another one up, so I picked this one up, and this is the L'Oreal Triple Active Multi Protection Day Moisturiser. It's 24-hour hydration. Now I picked this up and I was kind of a bit and ahhing about it, because I find with a lot of like potted moisturisers rather than like tube moisturisers that they're really thick and they don't normally sink into the skin. But with this, I have to admit, this has actually been my all-time favourite moisturiser I've used. This is really thick, really creamy, but within about 5 minutes on the skin it's completely sunken in. This is a normal to combination skin, which is what I have. Normally I have very dry skin, but then I have a very oily like T-zone on my nose area. But I wanted to try this and I really do like it. They do a dry to normal moisturiser as well in the range, but I did pick up obviously the normal to combination skin. It is a day moisturiser, but you can use this as a night moisturiser, because I see it is, as I said, it's quite thick. But it's really good, it's really creamy, the consistency is lovely, and you get like this little lid that you pull off, but that's what it looks like. It's really creamy, it smells amazing. It's one of the nicest smelling moisturisers that I own. And the triple action says it hydrates for 24 hours, protects and illuminates. Immediately skin feels moisturised day after day. It feels intensely hydrated and freshened with a feeling of softness and comfort, which it does, and I have to admit, they say it on the box and it is true. Now I don't know how much it is normally at other places, because obviously I bought this at kind of like a more of a cheaper place. This was I think around £4.50, which isn't too bad for a moisturiser, and obviously like L'Oreal and Garnier are quite expensive brands in terms of like more drugstore. But I picked this up and I really like it. It's in this glass jar, and then obviously you've got the plastic bit and it's got a little lid inside, but it's really nice, it's really creamy. You can use this every day. I don't normally moisturise every single day, just because obviously I don't like to add stuff around my nose, because my nose is the place in the summer where it does kind of get very oily quickly. But this is a really good one, so I do highly recommend that. So my last product is a lip product. Now this is by a brand called W7. W7 are a very low makeup brand, if you like. They're very cheap. They do some really nice products. I mean, obviously if you guys have seen my videos, I've got a couple of like the eye palettes that are really good, they're really pigmented, and I think they're like, eye palettes are like £5, £6, something like that, which is really cheap. But this is the product. Now a lot of you guys will probably think it looks a bit like an EOS balm, which it's supposed to be basically, but kind of like a cheap knockoff if you like. But this is a W7, it's called a Lip Balm. So it twists off like an EOS, and of course it looks like an EOS as well, just in the little casing like that, little dome lip balm. But with me, EOS are quite expensive in the UK, and I kind of wanted to give this a go. I don't know how much this was because I think this was a present from someone, because I got quite a lot of, I got like a huge W7 like pack, but I'm not sure, it was either that or I bought it, and I think if I bought it was probably a couple of pounds. They're not very expensive, as I said. W7 you can't get from, I don't think you can get from Superdrug or Boots, but I mean W7, they do have a website, and obviously you can buy things off Amazon and eBay and things like that. This is in the raspberry scent. Now when I first got it, I was very wary, because obviously like a lot of W7 stuff, they're not always too great, so you kind of got to like pick the right things, if that makes sense. But yeah, I picked this up. I have to say I really do like it. Like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's as moisturising as like your normal lip balms, but I mean it's not far off. It's really creamy, it smells really good. It's obviously just like a clear balm like this. I mean, it glides on, it moisturises it. It will come off within like half an hour or so, but obviously you can just like keep reapplying it. But it's nice just to put on like of an evening before you go to bed, or even obviously waking up in the morning before you do your makeup, keep your lips moisturised. But yeah, it's really good. I think you can get this in different scents, I'm not sure, obviously because I've only got the raspberry one. But if I can find any links for these products, I will do. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a like. Please comment down below any of like your favourite skincare products or makeup products. I'm always willing to try new stuff out. But yeah, if you guys liked it, please leave it a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!